So I was doing an interview the other day, and I brought up the fact that I'm a recovering everything, and the interviewer said, that's okay, we don't need to talk about that. That's your old life. That's not you anymore. And I was so upset about it. And I had to think about why was that so upsetting to me, because that is who I am. I am a recovering addict, and that recovering badge that I wear is the one I'm most proud of. It's always going to be a part of my story. It's a daily story for me, because every single day I have to get to that point of complete surrender. And I think that that's why recovering people always make my favorite people of faith, is because these are people who have gotten to the point in their life where they have had to raise the white flag of surrender to independence, really, who have been humbled enough to say, I cannot do this alone, and I need God and I need other people. The fact is that everybody needs that, but addicts, recovering addicts, are people who have been brought to their knees and had to admit it out loud. Okay, so that is an amazing place to start. And I think that the place where you can't do it on your own anymore and you admit that out loud is the only place to start. Either a life of recovery or a life of faith. And so, these days I just think about, life is so hard with God and with other people. Life is still so hard. And what I'm learning, though, is that hard part of life can transform me. But it can only transform me if I refuse to run from it or numb it. And that's the tricky part, because every time I get angry or lonely or fearful, I go to the kitchen. 8 bowls of cereal will help. No, it won't help. It will get me through that time, and it'll put me in bed until it's over. But it won't do that magical thing, whatever it is that God does with those uncomfortable feelings when we sit through them. It's really all we have to do. We have to sit through those uncomfortable feelings and let God work and not numb or run. And so when I think about this, I always think about Pema, the Buddhist monk who's so brilliant, and said, if we can sit with the hot loneliness for 1.6 seconds today, when yesterday we could only sit with it for 1 second, then that is the journey of the warrior. And I think what that means is, if we can just let life be hard and not numb it and not run from it and not deflect our pain onto somebody else, if we can just be still with it, we are transformed. Be still. Recovery and faith is a daily journey. That's why the whole reborn thing drives me a little bit crazy, because it's like, one day, I'm reborn and it should be all better. So then there's all this shame that comes later when it's not all better. And so then we hide, because I'm supposed to be, all I need is Jesus. Well, I need Jesus, and I need prozac, and I need friends, and I need way too much sleep and lots of sugar. I need a lot of things and Jesus. And so I just think we need to talk about the fact that being reborn is a daily thing. Every single time I am tempted to just shut somebody out or refuse to see God in somebody or give up on myself, I have to be reborn over and over and over again daily. And we have to have people that we can be honest with that about, stop pretending that a life with God is easy. It's not.